Please welcome to the blue corner, Sean Magnus.
And just like that, we have ourselves a title fight. The Fury Amateur Series welterweight title on the line here. In his last fight, Sean Magnus was supposed to be competing for the welterweight title against Gates Cook, but Michael, he didn't make weight. Title was not available for him. If you can't make weight, you don't get the prize. But he got the win, and the record is still perfect, 5-0 for Sean Magnus.
Yeah, and Sean Magnus is one of those guys that took it really, really personal that he didn't make weight. And again, you know, we talk about this with the amateurs. One of the things they're learning is about time management, is about, you know, kind of how to manage the fight, but also learning to cut weight, figuring out what weight class is the best for them. I do believe that 170 is the best weight class for Sean Magnus, and I don't think we'll see him miss weight again.
Sean Magnus inside the Winter Soldier. One of the best nicknames in Fury. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome Merrick Nicholas to the red corner.
Merrick Nichols. So, all the accomplishments, everything that Sean Magnus has done, Merrick Nichols is doing in Louisiana. Money line Merrick Nichols. Played defensive back in college at Southern University. Is a massive athlete. He is so excited for this opportunity. He can't wait to show the world who he is.
Yeah, and you know, this is a great opportunity for him in two ways. Number one, to be the Fury Amateur Welterweight Champion, but number two, if you beat a guy like Sean Magnus, I mean, even though you're not a pro yet, you're going to go on the radar, and it's just inevitable. And so, and I saw this guy at the hotel yesterday, and I thought, I didn't know him. I've never called his. I haven't seen him before, but I would have sworn he was one of the middleweights. Yeah. He is huge, but you stand next to Sean Magnus at 6 foot. I mean, they're both gigantic. These are both two big welterweights.
Yeah, we look at the height, 5'11". I think they both are like closer to 6.
Oh, yeah.
Right? See the weight right there, 169.6. So something that Sean focused on, as you mentioned, did make championship weight. Slight reach advantage for Merrick Nichols. Let's get this title fight going and get our title introductions.
The following contest, brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com, is scheduled for 5 rounds. It is for the Fury Amateur Series Welterweight Championship. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 169.6 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, by way of Soldotna, Alaska, he holds a perfect amateur record. 5 wins, no losses. Here is the Winter Soldier, Sean Magnus. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Covington, by way of New Orleans, Louisiana, he too holds a perfect amateur record. 5 wins, no losses. Here is Merrick Moneyline Nicholas. And now your referee, Joe Pepe, with your final championship instructions.
Fighters, we went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves if you wish.
Here we go.
The Winter Soldier in the blue, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Looks good. And red gloves for Merrick Nichols. The money line. I love that.
Yeah, both guys are going to be extremely heavy-handed. You know, Sean Magnus has really good wrestling, really good submissions. But, man, Merrick Nicholas just looks like a freight train in there. He is so big. Last time I was in Austin, I got to roll with Sean Magnus, and man, it is. Usually I say it's a treat to go train at 10th Planet, but rolling with Sean Magnus was not fun.
Yeah, Andrew Craig, head coach at 10th Planet, was saying that Sean is by far the strongest guy that he's rolled with. And you just saw how easy that twist was right there and takes Merrick down.
Yeah, pound for pound, I would say, I've rolled with stronger guys, but they weighed 280 pounds. And,
yeah,
pound for pound, Sean Magnus is at the top.
Sean Magnus, of course, part of the 10th Planet to Comedy Mothership pipeline, as we always bring up.
Oh, yeah.
Security there for Joe Rogan's Comedy Club, which I can't wait to go.
I've been. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time
he just shows up randomly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you go into Mitzi's and never know who you're going to see in there. Yeah. And, man, it's so great. They were so good to me whenever I was there. And, I'm going to tell you, the last place you ever want to start any trouble is at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas.
Got a bunch of savages.
Yeah, those 10th Planet guys have Joe's back, and, he's safe and sound over there inside that building.
And imagine, if you're trying to you get through all the security guys, and then you deal with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Like the final boss is like Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah. Yeah, the nicest fight experience you would have was with any of these guys. If you got to Joe, he may roundhouse you. And
right arm sneaking in.
Yeah, Sean is
ranking right now. Not much of a choke, but still presenting a problem, Michael.
Yeah, this is so you can see he's a little bit out of choking position, which is good. You that's what you want. You want to get yourself out of choking position, and then you can worry about the hands and arms. You got to address the hands the whole time, but if you're going to let go of the hands, it's got to be when you're in an unchokable position. And he's doing a good job of transitioning.
Merrick stands up.
Yeah, beautiful job there. Nice escape. And you can see, if you don't want a grappling game, the best thing to do is have a really good warm-up, really close to the time you walk out, and be a little bit slippery whenever you come out. Because you can see the sweat on both of these guys already.
Oh!
Big right hand.
Right to take home to your corner.
And Sean Magnus just ate it and kind of looked at him and went forward. But, man, what a big shot. And you got to wonder what that does to the psyche whenever you're, got somebody in rear naked choke position. You can't get the finish. They stand back up, and then they pop you in the face for good measure right there, right at the bell.
And, Michael, how many times have we seen a guy eat a big punch like that going into his break, coming out the next round, and the damage is still there?
Yeah.
That's something to watch out for here as we take a look at our highlights, excuse me.
Yeah, you see he was able to get that distance between that inside shoulder, turn in, and immediately Sean Magnus tried to transition. Yeah, that was that big shot. And you see him take a kind of a hop step back. He's kind of creating some distance there. Man, that was a good round for both guys. Very close.
The wild thing about that punch, it was almost too perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't hit the button, it went straight. It caused damage to the nose of Sean, but it didn't hit the button. Round two. See if these guys come out swinging. Oh, yeah.
Man, Sean trying what his teammate tried and going for that left high kick. Oh.
Merrick's corner, asking for him to throw right down the middle. No angles from the outside. Oh!
Yeah, Magnus got to be careful here. He's got to close the distance.
Oh! What a punch! Is this going to be enough? Yes, that is it! We have ourselves a new welterweight champion inside the Fury Amateur Series. Money line, Merrick Nichols cashes in. Wow.
Man, those big shots and exactly what you said, Raheel. Sean seemed a little reluctant coming out in the second round to exchange with him. He's trying to get out of those exchanges. Merrick landed that big one, and man, once he got to the ground, Merrick was just relentless in that ground and pound. And man, for these amateurs, they are just not going to let these go as long as they will the pros. I think it was a good stoppage.
Really good stoppage. We take a look at the highlights and the finish here. It almost looked like a check uppercut that caught Magnus. But look at it right here. No, it was overhand right. Okay, I couldn't see it on the initial angle. Overhand right that dropped the winner soldier and crowned the new champion after that ground and pound. Let's make this official. Here is Wayne Leggett.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Joe Pepe calls for a stop to the action 36 seconds into round number 2, declaring a winner by TKO and new Fury Amateur Series welterweight champion, Merrick Moneyline Nicholas.
I'm here with your winner, Merrick Nicholas. Merrick, to end round 1, you landed a really nice right hand that looked like it stunned him a little bit. Was that part of the plan, was to try to land that right hand again in the second round?
My right hand is a fucking firecracker, bro. Hey, my right hand is a motherfucker, bro. That was the game plan this whole time, bro. Get him to do something, slide out, right hand.
So in the first round, he had your back. You were in great position to defend the rear naked choke. You were able to stand up. Did you feel something different from your opponent after you stood up? Did it feel different from that point on?
I didn't feel anything from him. I just knew I'd be there so many times in practice, bro. It was just another day, bro. Just defend, reverse that. When I reversed right at the end, I knew, all right, I could grapple with him, though.
Well, Merrick, it was an unbelievable knockout. Here you are with the belt. What's next for Merrick Nicholas? Are we going pro, or are you going to defend this belt?
We going fucking pro.
All right, you heard it here. Your new welterweight champion, Merrick Nicholas, is going pro and is going to get paid.